This
Oh,
car.
this is so exciting!
This car is so cool. Like, have a listen to this, right? Right, so I'm just going to set the scene before we get into things,
Okay,
right?
yeah.
One, because if you've never felt the experience of accelerating to 100 kilometers an hour in less than 3 seconds,
Oh no!
pulling about 1.2 Gs, right? And you're going to feel every little essence of the Lamborghini. I mean, just listen to the sounds. That's what these bops and bangs, right?
Yeah.
And while we're going to be doing that, I'm going to be asking you a couple of questions about FME, right? We're going to see if you can manage to articulate your responses and tell us a bit about yourself and your business.
I would scream.
Right. Okay, so let's start off with, I think a good place to start off is, when were you first introduced to FME? Right. And what were you using it for?
So it was back in 2000, I think 14.
Yeah.
With Christchurch City Council. So the data team at that time is Tanya Stone was the team leader.
Yeah.
And we adopt FME there, and since the first day we adopt, I was already see the potential for many projects.
Yeah.
So I just get the hands-on and learn it by myself, but also my
oh, you can continue.
my teammate Chris and Paul was helping me a lot.
That's my friend Phuong. 610 brake horsepower, 5.2 litre V10, 4-wheel drive Lamborghini Huracan right there. Pretty cool, eh?
So cool.
Yeah. So as you were saying, right, yeah, back in the day, yeah, so you could see the potential of FME, right, and obviously that kind of got you quite interested in using it, yeah?
Yes.
So you mentioned earlier on, just remind us again, what's your job title? What do you do at QB?
At QB, I'm a senior data analyst, and I handle a lot of projects about data analysis and like text and GIS and quantitative. Yeah. But also handle quite a lot of projects for process improvement, so that using FME to trim down the process of the data as the company is using a lot of different sources of the data.
So you're working on multiple projects at the minute, or have you got like one project that you go, oh, this is a really cool project that I'm using FME for right now, I've either completed or I'm working on? Tell us a bit more about
I work multiple projects at once, and sometimes I work on a proof of concept for other projects, or even like I just come up with idea and say, guys, we can do this.
And that comes down to just how easy it is to use FME, and how almost every problem you could think of, FME can be used to solve, right?
Yes.
Alright, get ready for this one. This is, that's one of the things I love about it. We're just going to cut on the other side of this guy here. Make sure we're nice and safe. Alright, you ready? Here we go! Oh, I love that! Oh, isn't that just next level? Yeah. Oh, Phuong, you're an absolute star. How does it feel? Like, tell everybody how it feels.
It's so awesome!
Yeah. That's pretty cool, eh?
Yes.
And I get to do this every weekend, right?
This is mind-blowing.
So you're working on a couple of projects right now. So tell me, do you use both desktop and server?
Yes.
Yeah.
Before we major just in the desktop because we have a lot of development at the moment. Yeah. But we slowly migrate a lot of projects into the server because we can manage the version and we can test out the fully automated options. Yeah.
And tell me, like, when you look at the stuff that you've learned with FME over the last couple of years, right? Yeah. If you had to give any tips to anybody, what do you think you'd give? You know, like if you could look back and go, gosh, I wish I knew that when I started because it made my life easier. Have you got anything that sticks out in your mind?
I think I just Google all the problem and just get a hands-on. Like if you have an idea, just start doing it and just Google every time that you got stuck because surely somebody have an answer. Yeah. But you can do it. FME is very easy to learn and to use. You can do it.
Yeah. And have you had training with FME? Have you done that? Yeah. You've done that with Locus, right?
I've done the server training with Locus. Yeah.
And how did you find that? Was that good?
Yeah, it was very good. Darren, you're very detailed, very hands-on, and give us a lot of tips.
Yeah. Tips is important, right? Because it makes
important.
it more efficient for you. Yeah, tips are important, right? Because you know, when you're learning, like you don't know so much. You don't know that there's a right way to do something, or there's a more efficient way to do something, right?
Yeah.
And when you get tips and tricks, it kind of cuts through that, right? You know, it makes it a lot easier to learn, you know.
And practical example that the thing that you have been working on, the thing that you have been struggling with, and just sharing with us is very helpful.
Yeah, no. I mean, look, you guys have been awesome. It's been real great supporting you, you know. As you know, I'm a massive advocate for FME, right? Yeah. So we were just talking earlier on when we were doing a bit of filming just how awesome our relationships that we built with our customers, right? You know, like, you're more than customers. You build these friendships, right? With people,
we talk all about the problem, and you guys are always willing to help everything that we asking for. It has been great. Yeah.
So here's one for you, right? What's your favorite transformer?
Attribute Manager.
Tell everybody why the Attribute Manager is your favorite transformer.
It's like a compact functionality of multiple transformers in there. It's a one thing for many problems that you can solve in there.
Sure, right? You can you do a bit of mass in there.
Yeah.
You can catenate strings in there.
I love the condition in there.
Yeah, conditional logic, right?
Oh,
Why
awesome.
do you need to do a tester on multiple attribute creators, right?
Yeah.
100%. Anyway, here we go. The last one. Alright. Ready? Wait for here we go! Woo! Oh yeah! Oh my gosh, how good is that? And you know what? I do this all the time, right? Like I do this every single weekend, and for me, it's still so much fun, right? You know.
I need to purchase a ticket for my husband for his birthday.
Yeah, just let me know. I'll give you a discount, right? But hey, look, Phuong, thanks for sharing. Your experience with FME. It's been really great building a relationship with you over the last couple of years, and see you grow, right? Like, I mean, I think you just submitted. I can't remember if it was your desktop training or if it was your desktop certification or your server certification. But yeah, you're working your way up to get all that ticked off, eh?
Yes.
And who knows what's on the horizon, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, well, everybody, we'd just like to say a big thanks to Phuong here. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you, Darren, for the ride.
Looking forward to the future. Oh, one last thing before we go. If you had to rate this experience, let's call it the XtremeX Locus experience, and you had to rate it out of 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, what do you think you give it?
100 out of 10!
I like those maths. Nice guys, see you later on.